what somebody just said about Safa. And this is factual. What he said, not that he was crapping on the Safa or the South African League or PSL whatsoever. He was just saying what he felt. And he said, in quotes, I am baffled as to why Bafana Bafana have consistently underperformed at Africa Cup of Nations. The South African League PSL is well organized and one of the best in Africa, so I do not understand why the National League team is not that good. That's what he said. And that is baffling because even though South Africa does qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations, South Africa does not really necessarily qualify for the World Cup. It's the same story for most African nations. Aside from 2010, when South Africa played in the World Cup, because they were hosting it, they had to play in it. It's you come and do something in someone's house. That person, that house host, it has to participate in the thing. Otherwise, there would be no tournament. The last time they actually qualified on their own to play in the World Cup was back in 2002, and in 2002, that is quite a long time ago. So you kind of have to think about it. Is there some really good facts as to what Samuel Eto'o was saying about South Africa? Not something being wrong with the Safa, because as much as I know about Safa is that Safa is the richest, probably the most they have the most highest paid players in Africa currently. They're the most organized league in Africa. They're the richest league in Africa as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned. And yet they cannot qualify for World Cup, and they consistently underperform for Africa Cup of Nations. They never win any cups. So what does it say about Safa? We can see when it comes to the South African rugby, they win cups. They recently won the World Cup twice in a row. Banyana wins every single time. The Proteas, which is the cricket team, wins consistently, plays a consistent game. Why don't you see that in soccer? Why don't you see that in Bafana Bafana? That's very interesting. In PSL, actually, just, I don't know. But what some others saying like very factual, and does it hold some water? I don't know what you think. Maybe leave some comments and tell me what you think.